make coffee for two every single morning without thinking. The second cup sits on the counter, getting cold the way I'm getting used to this. Your jacket is still on the hook. I haven't found the courage yet to move it. Some part of me believes that if I leave it there, you might come back for it. And I know that's not the way that endings work. I know the door is closed, but I still check. The space you left is bigger than the room. The space you left is everywhere I move. I reach for you in sleeping, I reach for you awake. The space you left is more than I can take tonight. The space you left is all I know tonight. I drove past the restaurant where we had our very first dinner. You ordered something I had never heard of, and I pretended that I knew what it was. And you just laughed and reached across and touched my hand, and the whole world rearranged itself into something I had never planned. I'm loving quite this much, and now that laugh lives only in my chest. I take it out on evenings just to rest. The space you left is bigger than the room. The space you left is everywhere I move. I reach for you in sleeping, I reach for you awake. The space you left is more than I can take tonight. The space you left is all I know tonight. I'm not angry, I'm just empty. I'm not bitter, I'm just lost. I would do it all again though, no matter what it cost. No matter what it cost. Maybe someday I'll redecorate, move the furniture around, find a version of this apartment that doesn't have your shape built into the ground. But tonight I'll leave the jacket, tonight I'll pour the second cup, tonight I'll sit inside the space you left and hold it like it's not enough. Because it's not, it never will be, not without you here. The space you left is something I call home. The space you left is all I've ever known of what it means to love someone so completely that their absence becomes the walls, becomes the floor, becomes the ceiling, and everything between. The space you left is everything tonight. Ooh, the space you left, still yours. The space you left, still here, still here. It gets easier, they told me, give it time, they said, but nobody mentioned that easier still hurts, just in different places, just at different hours, just when you least expect it. Standing in the cereal aisle at 9 p.m. on a Wednesday, missing you like weather. I've gotten good at hiding it, I smile on cue, but every empty evening comes back to you. It's easier to miss you than it was to let you go. It's easier to miss you than to pretend I don't know. Every little thing about the way you move, every word you said that I still feel. Easier to miss you, harder to heal. Easier to miss you than to learn this is real. I deleted all our photos, or I tried to anyway. They live inside my memory in higher resolution anyway. I remember the specific yellow of the light in your apartment, the way you hummed while cooking songs you didn't know the words to. And I would give considerably most of what I have to hear that humming just once more. I've gotten good at mornings, the nights are harder still. I fill them up with everything, but you're there until. It's easier to miss you than it was to let you go. It's easier to miss you than to pretend I don't know. Every little thing about the way you laugh, every version of your name I used to call. Easier to miss you than to not recall. Easier to miss you than to let go at all. They say time does something to the sharp edges of grief. They say it rounds them slowly into something like relief. But I don't want relief, I want you back, and shorter that I'll take the missing and call it what it is, which is love with nowhere left to go. Love with nowhere left to go. So I'll carry it like weather, I'll carry it like the season, I'll carry it the way you carry anything that gave you more than you expected, more than you were ready for, more than you knew how to hold, but held anyway. Because some things you just hold, because what else would you do? It's easier to miss you, now I've learned how it goes. It's easier to miss you now that everyone knows I loved you in a way that does injustice. Oh, easier to miss you, harder to resolve. Easier to miss you every day, and that's okay. That's just okay. Easier to miss you, still missing you. Easier to miss you, still do, still do. and again. And I'm talking to the ceiling about the things I should have said, when saying them still would have meant something. The room is very quiet, the way that empty rooms tend to be. And I am very aware of the specific sound of just me. No one breathing on the pillow, no one dreaming next to me. Just the clock and all my thinking, and the version of you I keep inside my chest, like a photograph that won't let me look away and laugh before the morning finds me. I wanna feel like this makes sense before the morning finds me, and the practical sets in. Let me sit here in the honest dark of missing what we had before the morning finds me. Let me just be sad, let me just be sad before the morning finds me. I've been very mature about it, in the daylight at least. I've been saying all the healthy things about closure and release, about how some loves teach you more than they were meant to last, about how I'm grateful really for everything that's now the past. But at 3 in the morning, all the healthy things go quiet, and I'm back to just the wanting, and I'm back to just the riot in my chest. That is your name in my chest, that never came to anything but you. I know the sun is coming, I know I'm managed fine, but right now in the darkness, you are still completely mine. Before the morning finds me, I wanna say it plain. Before the morning finds me, and I'm put together again. I loved you in a way that reorganized my bones. Before the morning finds me, let me say it to no one, let me say it to the dark. Before the morning finds me, and I lose my nerve again. Before the morning finds me, I loved you, I still love you, and the difference between those is smaller than it should be. I loved you, I still love you, and the morning is the only thing that makes me put those in the past tense. Before the morning, I still love you. I still love you. So let me have these hours between the night and what comes next. Let me keep them for the honest, let me keep them for the rest that never comes in daytime, in the performance of okay. Let me have the 3 a.m. before it turns to day. Before the morning finds me, here is everything I feel. Before the morning finds me, everything is real. I am a man who loves someone who left a mark. morning, still here, 3 a.m., still yours. You would make tea in that way you had, slow and deliberate, like the water deserved attention, like the cup had feelings. And I would watch you from the doorway in the Saturday light, the specific light of Saturday morning that exists nowhere but in the memory of being young and in love and having nowhere to be. Those were the hours we never named, the ordinary sacred that we gave away too easily. Slow hands and warm light, that's what I keep. Slow hands and warm light, that's the part that won't sleep. Standing in the kitchen when the world was only us, slow hands and warm light. And I miss that more than enough to say it out loud tonight. Slow hands and warm light. You laugh differently at home than you did in public, softer, less perform, more real than anything I have found since. And on the good mornings, you would put your head against my shoulder for exactly 30 seconds before the day required you to be something else. And in those 30 seconds, I understood everything that every love song was trying to say. I've been in search of 30 seconds, feel like that again every room I walk into. I'm looking for that warmth again. Slow hands and warm light, that's what I lost. Slow hands and warm light, and I'm counting the cost of every ordinary moment I took for granted then. Slow hands and warm light, I give anything to be back in that kitchen, standing in that doorway, watching you again. I know you're somewhere living something beautiful and new, and I genuinely want that. That's the complicated truth. I want that for you fully, and I wanna feel those 30 seconds one more time. And both things are real, both things are completely real. Now the tea I make is functional, practical and fast. I don't give the water attention. I don't make good things last the way you did instinctively, the way you simply were, present in the smallest things, in ways I can infer from anyone I've met since, in the ways that mattered most. You were slow and warm and careful, and I miss it like a ghost that knows exactly what it lost. Slow hands and warm light, I still see it clear. Slow hands and warm light, I still feel you here, in the kitchen of the memory, in the Saturday of us. Slow hands and warm light, and I loved you more than I said, more than enough, more than I knew. For there was always the possibility of the right person around the right corner at the right time. Now I have had the right person, and I know what right feels like. And ordinary alone has become a different thing since you. It takes something like courage to start again. After something like you, after something that real, something like brave is what this takes. Getting out of bed and facing all these days that don't have you inside them. Something like brave is what I'm learning. Slow and honest, half a light, kind of turning toward the light again. Something like brave is all I've got tonight. Something like brave, and the hope that it's enough to get me through. My friends keep saying there is someone else out there, and I believe them in the abstract, in theory. But the specific way of starting over, explaining everything again, the coffee preference, the childhood, the particular fear of being ordinary. That conversation feels like climbing with borrowed equipment up a mountain I've already climbed, and left a piece of myself at the top of. But I am still here breathing, which counts for something still. And I am still here trying, which I think is called the will to live it anyway. Something like brave gets me through the door. Something like brave when I can't remember what for. I keep on going forward, even when forward hurts. Something like brave, just doing it anyway, even when it doesn't feel like anything but loss. Something like brave tonight. Something like brave. And on the days I cannot manage brave, I settle for just here, I settle for just breathing, I settle for just clear enough to see tomorrow, clear enough to try. And maybe that's the bravest thing, just not to say goodbye to the possibility of something good again someday. Just not to say goodbye. So I put on better music, so I open up the window, so I call a friend on Tuesday for no reason, just to talk. And some days it works perfectly, and some days I fool no one, and some days I am grateful for the long way I have come. From the worst of it to something like almost okay, to something like almost fine, to something like brave, something like brave, something like brave is where I live these days. Something like brave in the fog of better days that are coming. I believe they're coming, because not believing isn't something I can do and still get up. Something like brave is the man I'm becoming. Something like brave, and something like you still in me, helping me be brave. Something like brave, getting there. Something like brave, almost there. getting there, almost there. Something like brave. I have a folder on my phone of things I wrote to you at 2 a.m. on different nights, and different kinds of missing you. Some of them are angry, some of them are kind, some of them are beautiful in the way that pain sometimes produces beauty as a side effect. None of them were ever sent, because by morning they belong to me, not to you. They were never really yours, they were mine to keep. The truest things I ever wrote were never meant to leave. Letters I never sent, that's where I keep you now. Letters I never sent are the most honest thing I've found. Every word I couldn't say, with you standing in front of me. Letters I never sent are more you than memory, are more real than the goodbye, are more true than the end. Letters I never sent. Letters I never sent. In one of them I tell you about the first time I knew that what I felt for you was the real and permanent kind, not the temporary kind I'd felt before. And in another one I tell you about the night I almost called, the night I had the phone in my hand at midnight and put it down, because I knew the call would only make it worse. And I chose the worst that I could manage. The things we choose to swallow say as much as what we speak. I chose to swallow everything and write it down to keep. Letters I never sent, living on my phone. Letters I never sent, oh, where I'm not alone. Every draft I didn't finish, every truth I couldn't voice. Letters I never sent were my way of having no choice but to feel it, but to name it, but to hold it somewhere real. Letters I never sent are everything I feel still. Letters I never sent are everything. Someday I might delete them, someday when enough time has made them feel like history instead of open wounds. Someday, but not today. Today they're still alive. Today they're still the truest thing I have left of us today. There's one I wrote in April when the weather changed, and something in the changing made me think of you again, the way spring always does. Because we had a spring, and it was the kind of spring you write songs about. And I wrote one and never sent it, and it is the best thing I have ever written, and it will never reach you, and somehow that is right. Letters I never sent, that's the love I have for you. Letters kept me from the alone of losing everything by keeping something back. Letters I never sent. Letters never sent. Letters I never sent. Still yours, still written, still sent in the quiet of everything I feel. Letters I never sent, still writing. Letters I never sent, still yours, still writing, still yours. I sleep on my side only, like some kind of loyalty to the space that used to be the warmest part of everything. I have not crossed the invisible line down the center of this mattress since the night you left, as if crossing it would be the thing that finally makes it real. The pillow on your side still holds the shape of something I'm not ready to let escape. Half the bed is more than I can sleep in. Half the bed is all I need to feel everything I'm keeping. Half the bed is yours in the dark. Half the bed is the loneliest part of every night since you left. Half the bed, half the bed. I've been told to wash the sheets and I have twice, but I still sleep on the same side out of something I can't quite name. Respect maybe, or grief, or the stubborn human hope that the body understands what the mind refuses to. The room is just a room now, but my body doesn't know. It reaches in the sleeping for the warmth that doesn't show. Half the bed is a different kind of alone. Half the bed is what it means to know what it felt like to be chosen. Half the bed speaks louder than the day. Half the bed is where the real things stay in the night that doesn't care about my being brave. Half the bed. Half the bed. I have friends who say sleep in the middle on the whole thing, take up all the space, but the middle feels like claiming something that was built for two, and I'm not there yet. I'm still on my side, still on my side, leaving yours for you. Maybe it gets smaller, the empty half. Maybe it fills back up with the ordinary, with the self that returns eventually to single living without grief in every corner. But right now it is exactly half, and half feels very large when the other half was you. Half the bed until I learn the whole. Half the bed is where I keep my soul in the nights that don't get easier, in the dark that knows my name. Half the bed is all I have tonight. Half the bed is where I hold the light of everything we were before the bed became half the bed. Half the bed, half the bed, half the bed, still yours. I don't know when it happened. These things never announce themselves. You just look up one Tuesday and realize the whole world has reorganized itself around one person's smile. And you feel slightly foolish for not having seen it coming, and completely unable to care about the foolish because she's smiling and the room is different when she smiles. I'm not a man who writes songs, I'm not built for this, but here I am, writing down the particular way she laughs. When she smiles, the whole room changes temperature. When she smiles, I forget what I was worried for. When she smiles, I become a better version of whoever I was before. When she smiles, the whole room, when she smiles, everything, when she smiles. She doesn't know the half of it, the effect she has on ordinary rooms, on ordinary men who thought they had a handle on their hearts until she looked their way. And it's not just the smile, it's the thing behind the smile, the warmth that it's attached to, the person underneath it, who is equally, if not more so, remarkable. I'm trying to be measured, I'm trying to be still, but every time she walks in, the stillness needs some will. When she smiles, the whole room changes color. When she smiles, I forget all of the others. When she smiles, I understand completely what the poets were all for. When she smiles, the whole room, when she smiles, everything, when she smiles. And I know I should say it, and I know I should tell her, but the words feel too small for the truth of the feeling. So I keep it here inside, like something worth protecting, like something I'm not ready to risk by saying it wrong. So for now I just be near her when the situation allows. I find the obvious reasons to be in the same room, and I store it all away for the winter of the years, the warmth of these Tuesday moments, the warmth of these ordinary, extraordinary, ordinary moments. When she smiles, when she smiles, I know exactly who I am. When she smiles, I remember I'm a man who is capable of feeling more than I had given myself credit for. When she smiles, the whole room, when she smiles, everything, when she smiles, God, when she smiles, everything, when she smiles, when she smiles, the whole world, when she smiles. Everything, everything when she smiles. The argument was nothing in the scale of what we had. I don't even remember what the point of it was. Only that I reached for the door instead of reaching for you. And the door was so easy, and I told myself the space would help. And I told myself I'd be back in an hour. And I told myself a lot of things that night that turned out to be wrong. An hour turned to evening, evening turned to days, and by the time I knew it, we were living different ways. I should have stayed, that's the thing I know now. I should have stayed, turned around somehow. Put down the stubborn, put down the pride. I should have stayed and come back inside. I should have stayed that night. I should have stayed and told you everything was gonna be fine. I should have stayed. And I have run the evening forward differently so many times. I stay, I turn around, I say the word sorry before it cost us everything. And in every version where I stay, we are still together, and nothing about that is easy to sit with. Because the version where I walked out is the one that actually happened, and the version where I stayed lives only in the land of if. And if is not a country you can live in permanently, eventually you have to pack and leave and let the if be what it is, which is too late, which is gone, which is the lesson. I should have stayed, I know that clearly now. I should have stayed, I would have if I'd known how much the leaving would cost, how permanent the going. I should have stayed, and I know that this knowing doesn't change a single thing about where we are. I should have stayed, but I didn't, and the didn't is the hardest word I know. I should have stayed. There's a version of me who turned around at the door, who heard you call my name and actually stopped, who was bigger than his pride by 30 seconds and stayed. I have never liked that version of me more than I like him now. Turn around, just turn around, I'm screaming at him in the past. Turn around, but he doesn't hear me. He just walks out into the night and takes everything with him. And I have to live in what he left. If you were somewhere reading some reflection of these words, I want you to know plainly that the leaving was my error, not the argument, not you, not us. The door was my decision, and the cost of it was everything. And I would have stayed if I had known then what I know now, which is that some doors you open and never find again. The room you left behind, should have stayed. That is the truth I carry. I should have stayed. Instead of letting what we had get heavy with the silence, I should have stayed. I'm sorry for the walking, for the pride, for the door. I should have stayed. I should have stayed and held on, held on, held on, like I meant it, like I did. I should have stayed. I should have stayed. I know I should have stayed. I know I should have stayed. On the days when nothing fits, on the days when the gray comes in and sits down without invitation, it makes itself comfortable in every room. On those days I look for reasons that are specific enough to pull the weight of what the gray brings with it when it comes. And sometimes I find them easily, and sometimes I have to dig, but there is always one good reason. There is always one good thing if I look long enough. And today the reason is simple. Today the reason is plain. Today the reason walks into the room and rearranges everything again. One good reason, that's all it takes. One good reason to stay inside the ache and keep on going, keep on trying, keep the light on, even when you're almost out of reasons. One good reason gets you through. One good reason. Today it's you. Today it's you. There are days I make a list of the small things that are worth the continuation of the effort of being on this earth. The coffee in the morning, the smell of rain on streets, a song that gets inside you, the way a good book speaks. And at the top of every list, before the coffee and the rain, is something shaped like you, something that remains unchanged despite everything. And I don't always say it and I don't always show, but you are in the architecture of everything I know. Words staying for. One good reason is a hand inside my head. One good reason is the way you understand, without the explanation, without the need to ask. One good reason to take off the mask and just be here, just be here. One good reason, that's you. Always you. One good reason. And I know some days I'm harder to love than others, and I know some days the gray wins for a while, but you are the consistent thing in all the inconsistency. You are the one good to look, so I'm saying it plainly, without a metaphor tonight. You are the reason I believe in getting it right. Not perfect, never perfect, but honest and kept and trying. And here, because you are here, and here is enough. You are enough, you have always been more than enough for me. One good reason, every single day it's you. One good reason, in everything I do. You are the thing that holds me when the holding gets hard. One good reason, you are the whole yard, not just the garden. All of it, all of it. One good reason is everything. One good reason. You. One good reason. You, always you. One good reason. You, always you. I take the long way home now, the one that adds 12 minutes through the park, past the fountain, past the bench we sat on that September. I don't know why I do it, except that the short way has become too fast for everything I carry at the end of day. The long way lets me have those 12 extra minutes of being in between everything that was and everything that follows. And in that in-between, I get to be exactly what I am, without performing okay for anyone. The long way home is where I put it down. The long way home is where I come unwound, just enough to face the empty room again. The long way home is where I find a friend in the honest dark of missing you. The long way home takes me through you every time, every time. The long way home. The fountain is still running, even in November, which I think is stubborn of the fountain, and I respect it. I sit beside it sometimes for longer than is practical, and I watch the water do its small and honest work of just continuing. And I think about continuing, and how it is less heroic than it sounds, and more necessary than it feels. And then I get back up and take the last few streets, and by the time I reach the door, I've gathered what I need to get through another evening. The long way home is my private grief. The long way home is my own relief from having to be something I am not yet. The long way home helps me not forget that I am also human, that I doesn't sound like much, but 12 extra minutes is exactly enough to let the day finish before the night begins. 12 extra minutes of honest, just the fountain and the bench and you, and 12 minutes to hold all of that without it breaking me for one more night. And sometimes on the long way, when the weather is especially good or especially bad, I feel something adjacent to gratitude for having loved, something worth taking the long way for. Worth 12 extra minutes in November, worth a bench beside a fountain that keeps running out of stubbornness or something like it, the way I do. The long way home is where I keep it real. The long way home is where I let myself feel, without the audience, without the holding back. The long way home is how I find my way back to something like myself each time. The long way home, through the park, through the bench, through everything we were. And still the long way home, still walking, still the long way, still home, still home, still home. The long way home, still walking, still yours. The long way home, still walking, still home. It's not the grand occasions, it's not the airport running, it's not the perfect speeches in the rain. It's Tuesday, it's the way you reach across and fix my collar before I even know it's wrong. It's knowing how I take my coffee without asking. It's the 20-second hug that goes past greeting into something else entirely. And nobody told me that the ordinary would be the extraordinary once I found the right person to be ordinary with. This is what love is, not the version from the movies. This is what love is, not the grand and not the loud. This is what love is, two people choosing Tuesday over and over. This is what love is, being known, being kept, being chosen for the ordinary. This is what love is. This is what love is. It's the argument on Saturday that we both forget by Sunday, because the argument was never really about the argument. It's the way you sleep, as if the bed was specifically designed for your particular shape. It's the inside jokes that wouldn't survive translation into any language that isn't just the two of us. And I spent so long looking for the feeling from the films, I almost missed the real thing standing right beside me, being ordinary, being real, being you. This is what love is, not the version that was sold. This is what love is, better than that story I was told. This is what love is, two people in a kitchen on a nothing kind of night. This is what love is, small and warm and everything and right. This is what love is. love you in the morning when you're nothing like awake. I love you in the evening when the patience wears thin. I love you in the fighting and the making up again. I love you in the boring, which is most of it, and the boring is the best of it. The boring is the whole of it, and I would choose it every day, every ordinary, beautiful, boring day. So this is me declaring it, without the grand occasion, without the spotlight and the music and the well-rehearsed persuasion. Just me in the ordinary, telling you in plain language that the ordinary with you is everything I wanted when I wanted something real. When I stopped wanting the movie and started wanting this, the specific this, the us this, the Tuesday this is what love is, and it is more than enough. This is what love is. Not the polished, not the tough. This is what love is. Two people at the table with the coffee in the morning and the beautiful and able. Love of the real, of the honest, of the kept. This is what love is. This is what love is. Every ordinary, every Tuesday, every you. This is what love is. This is love. This is what love is every day. This is what love is. You, always you. This is love. This is